In this video, Kevin and I travel from Helsinki to Rovaniemi in Finnish Lapland on an overnight train called the Santa Claus Express. Stay tuned for a detailed tour of our train cabin, the dinner car, the train facilities, and we'll tell you everything you need to know about this train journey. Hello, happy travelers. We're in Finland.
After a crazy 9 days traveling around Egypt, we left Cairo this morning and caught a flight, and now we're in Helsinki, Finland.
Since it's February and we were kind of out this way anyway, we figured we didn't want to miss the Northern Lights, and what better place to see them than Finland.
We're going to be heading up to a town above the Arctic Circle called Rovaniemi, but the way we're getting there is super unique.
We are taking another sleeper train. I don't know if you saw our Egypt sleeper train adventure, but we decided that we just needed more, so here we are.
We're taking the Santa Claus Express. It should be about 12 hours. Right now it's about 11:30 and our train is boarding pretty soon, so we gotta go.
I don't think we could have picked a more opposite country to Egypt to be in right now.
Also, it's like 70 degrees colder than it was where we were this morning.
We're able to catch the train right from the airport, but we have to take a commuter train and then switch trains at the main terminal. The Santa Claus Express is actually a double-decker train. The upper cabins have toilets and showers in them. They were all sold out though, so we had to get a lower cabin with no toilet and no shower, so.
That's okay, we're gonna make do.
Yeah, I heard the showers are cold anyways. Here we go. Okay, that was so much easier than an Egyptian train station. It is just as small though.
The train really doesn't hang out in the station all that long. We pretty much just got to our room and then the train took off. So you definitely have to be on time and you have to know what car you're going to be getting on too.
It's a very long train and we wouldn't have made it if we had stayed down where we were.
No, we would be walking through all these different cars trying to find our spot.
But we made it, we're here. Oh, look at this guy.
Got a key?
Key. So we can get back in without the other person letting us in, so we can both be out at the same time, which is good.
That's a bonus because in Egypt we couldn't do that.
Couldn't do that in Egypt. You
No.
could lock it from the inside, but you could not unlock it from the outside. We have bunk beds. These don't convert into seats though. They're bunk beds all the time, which I think if we were here for a long time would be a little annoying, but since we're pretty much just gonna go to sleep and maybe eat breakfast, it's fine.
It's already midnight, so.
These feel very cushy and they have like little duvets on them. Nice full-size pillows. All of our mini jackets up here for now, but there is like a little closet area with some hangers and some hooks, so that's really good. Trash bucket and a full seat.
You're good to go.
We have individual temperature controls. That's awesome. We're going to turn that down lowish for our sleeping. There's a light switch here.
Ooh.
Mood lighting, it works. We're right next to the staircase that leads up to the upper level, which is very fortunate because there is this Harry Potter-esque under the stairs storage.
We packed way too many suitcases, so that is actually really amazing that that is there.
This would be a very different story if we had all those suitcases out here right now.
Yeah, if you don't have this little Harry Potter nook here, there's storage underneath this guy, so you can just slide all your stuff under there.
Another little light over here. Plug, European style, excellent. Here's our little wash area. So we have a little sink, a couple of little tiny soaps here, some paper cups, excellent. It's got this blind for privacy, if you will, excellent. I'm assuming that's blackout, but I don't know. So they gave us each a little bottle of water and hand towel. This is an excellent use of space right here. This is the little ladder to get up to the top bunk.
And you got a little desk.
Yeah, and this could double as a table, and I also sat on it.
They give you like 8 ounces of water and a little face towel, but it's not very much. So we do have a little sink that we can hopefully do a little wash up, but I think this is gonna be great. This is perfect. I'm very excited. It's also very warm in here. It's very cold outside, so I need to shed some layers.
There's a couple of little safety measures up here, an emergency brake, and also a glass breaker thing in case you need to get out real fast. You can get out right here. As we said, this has excellent storage, so there's a little gear net for each of the bunks, which I'm gonna give you a little hint. We have used these gear nets ourselves in a little project we've been doing. So each bunk also has this little control panel here. There's a little bit of storage. You can put your phone and stuff here, another plug. So I think there's 3 plugs in this cabin, which is amazing. Their own little light there. Oh, you can set an alarm right here, I guess.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. This says channel and up and down, but I don't know what that does. Music, maybe? I think that's about it. That's a lot of stuff to talk about for such a tiny little cabin. And we haven't even done a bathroom tour. And there's a full-on restaurant car where you can get meals and drinks and all that good stuff.
I think we need to go do that right now.
I think we do too. Found it.
Picked up a glass of wine for Kelly. Draft beer for me. Cheers. Ordered a plate of meatballs.
They're Finnish meatballs, not to be confused with their cousin, Swedish meatballs. IKEA, I'm looking at you. Oh my god. All right. I'd say better than plain food. Not quite as good as home cooking, but
So the mattress is pretty thin, but it's comfortable enough, and they give you kind of a medium thickness blanket, so I think it's gonna be fine for tonight.
we're gonna do a full tour of the rest of the train's facilities tomorrow, but it is 1 a.m. and we have been awake for 20 hours on this travel day, so we are going to go to bed. Good night. Good morning. Wow, I slept pretty well for being on a train. I woke up a couple of times when it was particularly bumpy, but this little mattress was actually surprisingly comfortable, and the duvet, it's like a hotel quality duvet. So, and plus we aren't getting to our destination until a little bit later, so we were able to just sleep in and not really wake up to an alarm. We're even delayed, so we could have slept later. And the cool thing is I downloaded the app for this journey and I can order coffees right from my phone. So I did that, and we just have to go to the restaurant car and pick them up.
Picking up those coffees on the app was a great idea because there was about 30 people in there trying to get coffee and breakfast this morning. Right now we're in the town of Oulu, probably butchering that, I'm sorry. Our train is about 45 minutes delayed right now. There was an announcement that came on about 8 this morning saying that there was something wrong with the track ahead and they're working to fix it, but hopefully not too much more delayed than that. Yesterday in the airport they had a little grocery store, so we picked up a couple of just snacks, and they had a pastry section. So we've got something called Dalespula, which I have seen on some websites is kind of a traditional pastry. I'm not really sure what the custard in the middle is, but it looks kind of like a cinnamon roll with some sort of custard.
We're not too knowledgeable on Finnish food yet, but we plan to be over the next week.
Ooh. Well, that is just delightful. Like a cheese Danish, kind of.
Yeah.
Which we're not that far from Denmark, so I guess that makes sense.
Rovaniemi Pyhäluosto. Please contact the train personnel. Our cabin is situated in the coach 58, the same coach as the restaurant.
So each car in this train has its own bathroom, or WC, and ours just happens to be right next to our cabin. So let's go check it out. So this is pretty tight and small, but it has everything you need. It's got this kind of cool aspen tree background printed here, but there's a little hook so you can hang your jacket if you need to. Nice flush toilet, very clean. Power flush right there. Some extra toilet paper. Got a little hand soap dispenser here. Good sink. Nice running water that you cannot drink. There's an outlet here if you need to do any shaving or anything like that, but it's small and it's clean enough and it works great. There is also a shower that you share with the other members of your car, and you get a separate shower key that's included in your cabin. All right, shower car. A couple little hooks, a very, very tight and small changing area. I don't even know if you can fit in here. I think this is more just to keep the door. There's a light and a shower. A little bit of soap included. Big shower head. I guess that turns the shower on, maybe? I've heard the hot water isn't that reliable here, and we're almost to the station, so we're not going to take showers, but it's nice to know that it's here if you need it. We're just about 10 minutes from Rovaniemi. Our train was delayed, so we're coming in about an hour later, but that's okay. I think we'll still be able to get our next transfer to get out of Rovaniemi from here. How was your train experience?
Very comfortable, surprisingly.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was really, really comfy.
Yeah.
Made to Rovaniemi.
There's a nice little restaurant right at the train station. Since we have a little bit of time before our transfer to our next adventure, we thought we'd stop here and get some food.
We only have about 20 minutes until our pickup, so we just ordered something really quick. So Kelly and I ended up both ordering the same thing, just thinking it would be the quickest. We got a traditional Finnish salmon soup, which is kind of like a chowder that comes with potatoes. They call it loikito. Super tasty, very warm, and we have about 10 minutes until our pickup, so we gotta eat quick.
I had actually read some mixed reviews on the Santa Claus Express coming from Helsinki, but I thought it was amazing. And maybe that's just because we recently did one in Egypt that was adventurous. But it was really comfortable. We had great storage in our room. I don't know if that's normal because we had that little Harry Potter cupboard, but a 10 out of 10 would recommend the night train from Helsinki to Rovaniemi if you have the time and don't want to pay for a flight and or hotel. So
we're going to be doing quite a few things over the next couple days in Rovaniemi. We're going to be staying in an ice hotel where the room is completely made of ice. We're also going to be staying in an igloo where we'll hopefully be able to see the northern lights. We're going to be going snowmobiling, maybe do some snowboarding. So there's a lot of different videos that we're going to have coming up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on those Rovaniemi Arctic Circle adventures. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, this is Kevin from the Awkward Tourists. Peace out.
we're in a sauna and it's made of snow.
Home for the night. Wish us luck.
Oh, there it is. Ow. On this, I almost said boat. It's not a boat. Whoa. A glass?
I bet you better drink that down.
This is a double-decker train. We are on the lower level. The upper level has its own...
I'm trying my best to keep this sturdy, but it's very bumpy. Right now we're in the town of Oulu. 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 Why do I 1 a.m. so I think it's right down the road to the bed. So I think I'm ended up resting in room door. Sorry. I'm going to this train door tomorrow. And you'll get another car out of the door.